Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. If you followed me for any length of time, or you're new to this channel, you understand that I come from a place of having this admiration for the body and the mind, particularly the mind, because as the mind goes, the body also goes. But they're one and the same. They're connected. And what we do to one affects the other. So, how does this tie into fitness and nutrition? Well, it ties in really well. Because if you look at our behavioral patterns, they are deep-rooted in our emotional state. Meaning that if you start to become aware of yourself gravitating towards different nutritional habits, i.e. eating ice cream when you're sad, you're upset, or you've had a day that's just, wrecked your emotions, you have to be able to pay attention to that. Now, the easy solution to that there, you would say, is, well, stop eating ice cream. Okay. And you'd be right there, but only so far, because that's just a surface issue. What is the root cause of us eating ice cream? Yes, ice cream tastes great, but every time we get upset, we do the same behavior pattern, which goes against what we're saying, that we want to lose weight, we want to lose body fat, we want to get in the best shape of our life. Now, is there anything wrong with eating ice cream? Everything done in moderation is pretty much okay, unless we can't eat it sanely, or our body just can't digest it and it fucks us up, okay? So if we could take those things out, yeah, is there anything wrong with it in moderation? Of course not. Hell, I've had ice cream. But it's deeper than that. It is more about what is the root cause that is causing us to have this nutritional habit that goes against what our goals and our admirations are. So, what you do to one, you do to the other. The emotion creates the habit goes against the physical transformation that you're trying to attain. This is the beauty of being able to have someone coach you. This is the beauty of having someone to have, another set of eyes on these things. Because a lot of times what I find in 18 years of doing this is people aren't aware enough of their behaviors. Or if they are, they're trying to suppress it because these are hard emotions to process through. Well, no different than if you just swallow your food without fully chewing it and without fully digesting it, you get indigestion. The same thing as it relates to your emotions. If we do not process the emotions, we get emotional indigestion, which causes us to have poor behavior patterns, negative thoughts about ourselves. We look at life through a lens of judgment, and then bing, bang, boom, we're asking ourselves, why the hell can I not lose 40 pounds? That is why. These are the things that is not put to you and to us as human beings in this society. It's all about keto. It's all about low carb. It's all about, getting in the gym and working 1,000 calories off. All that's rooted in bullshit, okay? What it truly is about is getting ourselves right here so that we can get ourselves right here. And through that, being able to process some of these emotions, this connection is less distracted and stunted. So, what you do to one, you do to the other. The amount of stress that we tend to be under in this country specifically, as you turn on the news or you go to work, we've got a pandemic, we've got all kind of world issues going on, and if we tie into that, it causes our own insecurities and our own stress levels of what we've got going on in our personal bubble to enhance. But it's super important to be able to process those things that we have on our heart, on our soul, on our mind, to be able to process it so that we can digest it better. And it's difficult to do that sometimes, because if you're not aware, how do you know? Well, how do you get aware? Well, a lot of times it has to do with you paying attention to yourself. And sometimes having a different set of eyes on things is super helpful. The way I work is really two-pronged. We've got the emotional state and we've got the physical state, and they both are married together. And if we can help one, we can improve the other. That's the beauty in life. You can't just attack it from one standpoint. It has to be a multitude of approaches in order for us to be able to get to a certain point. That's what I found out in 18 years of doing this. And it isn't just about the body, and it just isn't about the mind. It's about both. Hashtag value if you found value in this video. Buff Gandhi.